Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between majestic mountains and lush forests, there lived a humble old man named Samuel. Samuel was known throughout the village for his kindness, wisdom, and unwavering dedication to helping others. Despite his age, he spent his days tending to the sick, comforting the lonely, and teaching the children about the importance of compassion and empathy. Part 1. One day, a young boy named Ethan approached Samuel with a question that had been weighing heavily on his mind. "Sir," Ethan began timidly, "what do you think is the most important thing we can leave behind when we're gone?" Samuel smiled warmly at the boy and replied, "Our legacy, Ethan. Our legacy is the imprint we leave on the world, the impact we make on others long after we're gone." Part 2. Ethan pondered Samuel's words for days, wondering how he could create a meaningful legacy of his own. He observed how Samuel selflessly devoted himself to helping those in need, and he realized that true legacy wasn't about material wealth or fame, but about the positive difference one could make in the lives of others. Part 3. Inspired by Samuel's example, Ethan began to volunteer at the village's community center, assisting the elderly, tutoring young children, and organizing food drives for the less fortunate. As he immersed himself in these acts of kindness, he felt a sense of fulfillment and purpose that he had never experienced before. Part 4. Years passed, and Samuel's health began to decline. Knowing that his time on earth was limited, he called Ethan to his bedside. "My dear boy," Samuel whispered weakly, "I may not have much time left, but I am at peace knowing that I have lived a life of purpose and meaning. Remember, Ethan, it is not the length of our lives that matter, but the depth of our impact on others." 5. Tears welled up in Ethan's eyes as he realized the profound truth in Samuel's words. He vowed to carry on Samuel's legacy of compassion and service, knowing that the old man's teachings would live on through him and the countless lives he would touch in the future. After Samuel's passing, the village came together to honor his memory. People from all walks of life shared stories of how Samuel had touched their lives, from the smallest act of kindness to the most profound words of wisdom. It became clear to everyone that Samuel's true legacy was not just in what he did, but in the hearts he had touched and the lives he had transformed. Part 7. As Ethan stood before the gathered crowd, he realized that he had the power to continue Samuel's legacy and to inspire others to do the same. He spoke passionately about the importance of kindness, empathy, and selflessness, urging his fellow villagers to carry on Samuel's spirit of love and generosity. Part 8. In the years that followed, Ethan became a beacon of hope and inspiration in the village, just as Samuel had been before him. He dedicated his life to serving others, spreading joy and compassion wherever he went. And as he grew old, he knew that his legacy would live on through the countless lives he had touched and the ripple effect of kindness he had set in motion. Part 9. And so the story of Samuel and Ethan teaches us that true legacy is not measured in wealth or possessions, but in the love and kindness we sow in the hearts of others. It reminds us that we all have the power to leave a lasting impact on the world, no matter how small our actions may seem. Let us strive to live with purpose, to love deeply, and to leave behind a legacy of compassion and goodness for future generations to inherit.